This is a Blend Extra. Well, traveling the world can be a life-changing experience, but there are many hidden gem destinations a lot closer to home. So travel guru and host of The Travel Detective, Peter Greenberg, is here to guide us on some less obvious journeys. Good afternoon, Peter.
And good afternoon.
Thanks for being with us. How do we kind of navigate through some less known hidden gems that may be a little closer to home?
Well, for example, I'm talking to you this morning or this afternoon from Paso Robles, California, from the Justin Vineyards here. It's midway between Los Angeles and San Francisco. It's not Napa, it's not Monterey. Most people don't even know it exists, and yet it's a great place to be. And I'm here because it's not Napa and Monterey. You're in Milwaukee. I can think of so many different hidden gems there because, in the interest of full disclosure, I'm a Badger and went through the UW. And, you know, there's so many little cities and towns outside of both Milwaukee and Madison that are hidden gems that are affordable and they're accessible. You don't necessarily have to go to Hong Kong to have a great Chinese experience. You don't necessarily have to go to France to have a great French experience, and it's right in your backyard.
What are some that we can do to save money, too?
Well, now that you brought up the money, let's talk about how we pay for this and what kind of credit cards we use. Because right now I'm a little bit angry this year. It happens every year, by the way, but no more so than this year. There are now more unredeemed frequent flyer miles out there in the world than there's currency in circulation in the world. We're talking 17 trillion unredeemed miles, and it's not going to get better. As you all know in Milwaukee, because we lost one of my favorite airlines there with Midwest, it's getting smaller and smaller, more people competing for fewer seats, and less incentive for them to ever redeem those miles for anything worthwhile to you. So you got to figure out how you're using your credit cards to purchase the goods and services you want so you can redeem those points so that you can save the money that we're just talking about. Now, we found one card out there that does that. It's actually quite transparent. It's called the Bank AmeriCard Travel Rewards Card. And what it is you earn the points the way you would do it with any credit card, you know, goods and services, hotels, airlines, restaurants, whatever. But then when you get your bill at the end of the month, you take those points and say to the B of A guys, okay, take these points, apply them to my bill, and your balance just got reduced. It's instant redemption. That's one of the great ways you can do to save money. And that's, by the way, whether you're here in Paso Robles or going to the Harley-Davidson Museum in Milwaukee. It's open to you to do that. And let's face it, the true definition of luxury travel is when you get to keep your options. And these days, we have less and less of that opportunity.
All right, I love that. Say the name of that card again, and then what activities should we be looking to do as well?
Sure. The name of the card is the Bank AmeriCard Travel Rewards Card. And as far as activities, remember, think outside the box. Be a contrarian traveler. I'm a big fan of going to Milwaukee in February. You know why? That's where I have a great amount of fun. I'm not going to Milwaukee for a tan. I'm going to Milwaukee to immerse myself in the culture and have a great time. You have so many great microbreweries now, as you well know. The reason why you want to do that is to go when everybody else isn't going. You have 2 great weeks in this country. The week after Thanksgiving and the week that's coming up now, the week after New Year's, called the Dead Weeks. Nobody's traveling during those weeks. That's when you want to go. And if you got kids, if you got a family, cut a deal with their teachers, get them to give them extra credit assignments, plural, keep them busy, and then take them out of school, never let their school interfere with their education, and do what my parents did with me, get them out there on those 2 weeks, you immerse yourself in the culture, you have a great experience, you don't spend a lot of money, it's a win-win for everybody.
How can people follow along with some of the things that you've got to offer in terms of these hidden gems? Is there a website that you can suggest?
There is a very self-serving website. It's called petergreenberg.com, but we're not a transactional website. We're a news website. We update it every 18 hours because, as you know, travel is news, and more often than not, front page news. So if you want to see some stuff that we have that's not in the brochures and not in the guidebooks, that we're not selling, we're just presenting it to you as an option, go to that website.
All right. Happy holidays to you, Peter.
Go Badgers.
You got it. For more Morning Blend, go to themorningblend.com.